The dash comes off easy access because of targeting, so they can get and refill things. But what I'm trying to show is the colors, because they have so much stuff in the vehicle, and they have the yellow here to keep the yellow out, right? But there's black running through here and black stuff on it, and so the yellow is mixing with the black and it's making blue, okay? Because yellow treats blue, but anything you mix with black makes it the color it's treating, if that makes sense. It makes it revert. And so watch this. If I add the red, which red deals with the black, it's going to change it. And so it's going to change the metal. You're going to see changes here. So you do a red circle here too. It's because the circles make the red go into the metal. And I could even do like a red arrow to have it go up there, right? And now it's going to help to deal with the black, which will make the yellow be able to help the blue, okay? So now they're trying to keep orange from me, okay? And I don't know if it'll let me zoom in. There we go. You're gonna watch the metal change here. They've been trying to keep orange from me. And so I'm trying not to make the video shaky, sorry. And so I'm gonna add some orange here, and you're gonna see some major changes. Here, we'll do a circle right here with orange. Now I did this on the other side of the vehicle, and it was a little more dramatic because it had the blue line still on it. But this side's had a lot of the blue lines come off. But give it a minute. And so these are having these colors in your environment will help your environment significantly. It makes a huge difference. It can help to treat things, get stuff off. It makes a huge difference. Like over here, you'll see the blues coming out of the metal now. Over here, you see the blues right there in the center coming out of the metal. See, because it's treating it, it's letting it leave. So like if we treat it, with the right colors in our skin, it lets the blue leave, which the blue is causing the Morgellons. You see how more of it's turning blue right now? Okay, and likewise, the orange deals with the aqua color. So see how that aqua color is coming out? That's because of the orange. So now it's coming out of the metal because it's being treated with the right colors. So it allows it to leave the metal. So it's not just sitting in there infectious all the time, if that makes sense, okay? I need to do a thing about colors so I can tell you exactly what they all mean. It took me a long time to learn the colors right, and I had to do it by observing my environment that I was targeted in and how they did things, and then testing it and failing sometimes and getting, it took me a little while to get to where I'm at. So anyway, I'm going to try and set this down because I'm going to show you a couple other colors. So I'm going to get a little further away here. I want to show you a couple other colors and what they do too. So gold is another infectious color. So we've got the infectious colors are blue, the dark blue. Dark blue is infectious. The pink is infectious. Think about that. Blue and pink, babies, right? Okay. Gold is infectious. Silver is infectious. And there's something. Oh, aqua. The aqua color is infectious. The helpful colors are yellow, orange, and purple, and red. Okay. So here I'm going to put the gold. Or the brown. Oh, brown is a good color. Brown helps to deal with the gold. So here, we'll put brown. I'm going to do a brown circle over here, okay? We'll do a brown circle. Now, circles take it in, okay? So if you do just a plain circle, a circle is going to take it into whatever you're putting the circle on, okay? So it goes in. If you put a dot in the center of the circle, it's going to come out of whatever you're drawing it on, okay? So it's going to take the colors in and out. Colors matter tremendously. If you have an area that's bothering you on your skin, it's probably because you're not using the right color of loofah, and that's all it comes down to, okay? And it also, because you keep your loofah with you, or you leave it at home, and anything you leave at home, you never want to use again, because they will infect it, and it will infect your skin. I stopped using the products I left at home, and I got tremendously better using no products at all. Okay, so, and I'm gonna add a little red here, okay? And then what else you can do too to kind of help is, so the pink and the blue combine and really, pardon my French, but fuck you up. So you really don't want pink. Pink is terrible. And they've really tried to fill us with pink. It's in the pink insulation in our walls, I learned, okay? I learned how they set up houses too. I've learned a lot. I know exactly how and our houses infect the fuck out of us. Like our houses are the reason we're staying sick. Once I got the shit out of my house, like I'm just getting better and better. Okay, so anyway, so you'd want to point like the arrow away, so you're getting it out of there. Like I would put the arrow over here where you can't quite see, like on the edge of the vehicle, like pointing out to get it away from me. Okay, so now the pink's gonna leave the vehicle. So the pink should, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to do this. Anyway, I think it died. Oh, there. So you would blue arrow out. Sorry, I think it disconnected. You could do a dark blue arrow out also and a gold arrow out. I don't have the dark blue with me right now, but I could do a gold arrow out. And I was trying to set down the phone so I could do these arrows because and it fell because it doesn't make it easy to make videos when you're targeted, you know? Like, okay, I'm trying to get the marker cap off and I'm trying not to shake the camera, but you could do like, because the gold is getting emitted, you could do the gold arrow out. So you would, you know, I'm doing this with my left hand, so it's not as good of an arrow and it's harder because I'm holding the phone with my right hand. Okay, but the brown, so you have the brown going into the metal and the brown's making the gold come out of the metal. Now, if we zoom in on the metal over here, you're gonna see these things. The metal is changing as these things are coming out. Look, you can see even the fuzz there. Look at the fuzz coming out of the metal in the center or right near the old thing. Now it's got like 3 different things coming out of it. Okay, and that's why with Morgellons, it's so hard to treat it because there's so many different colors that affect us. These entities respond to all different colors, okay? So that's how they keep us infected because, oh, well, we're gonna fill her with this color or we're gonna fill her with that color. And then your neighbors will, the people targeting you, will put certain colors outside of their doorways or enough outside of your environment that it keeps the orange away from you. Look around you, because for me, they try and keep orange away from me. See if your neighbors have something orange outside, like trying to keep it away from you. You want orange in your environment. You need orange. Orange is amazing, and orange does a lot. Red is important too, but and yellow is too, but you always got to have the red with the yellow, because what they'll do is they'll send their black entity in and it's going to turn it to the blue, which the blue is what causes Morgellons. It's what's going through our veins. It's what's making all of the hairs and all of the weird shit. Okay? So that's really important. Anyway, I just wanted to kind of show with something that I could actually physically like get results from and show like it coming out when I added different things. And I think it showed it pretty well, because look, it's still coming out. And now I'm shaking, so I'm trying not to be shaky. I'm really trying not to. But you can see it coming out. I mean, look at that stuff coming out of the metal. And it'll just keep coming out more and more and more, because I have the colors that help. So you need the colors that help just as much as you need the colors that are infectious to go away from you, okay? And see, they put this shit all over the vehicle too. I'll show you that. Like see, the colors are all over the vehicle. And this is underneath the dash, so okay. All I had to do was take off like a couple of the trim parts, because get this shit, okay? If your vehicle infects you, if you're targeted, you have Morgellons, your vehicle infects you, right? Get this shit. Look at this. I only had to take off a few trim things because they make the dashes, they glue the shit onto the dash, and they put all this fibrous foam underneath it, and they glue all the vents onto it so they can easily access it. They just undo some bolts, and they can pull your whole entire dash off and refill it with everything that's infecting you. Is that not fucked up? I mean, look at this. This is not how a dash comes apart. Like, your vents are usually still in the vehicle. It's not attached to the thing. And then look, the light blue, the dark blue follows the light blue. They've got that. That was right by my, that's right by me, by my speedometer and stuff. And look, they've got different, the pink right there, pink. And then they'll have the yellow on the tube and stuff, so it'll keep the yellow. See, they have the black and yellow together, so that's gonna make that blue, that infectious blue. Oh, and get this part. My airbag isn't even real. Check this out. My airbag is not, look, it's not even deployable, because they had the red X on it over here. And so I cut the thing off because it had the tag. It's not even deployable. Like, it's just emitting stuff. It's just infecting me. Like, the car was so infectious, but it just wouldn't start. That's why I had to like get into it. And so I took the fuzzy they have this fuzzy foam on the stuff that is super infectious, that it'll fill your ignition so that your ignition won't start. And then it can make weird things happen. They can control it. Like they'll make your like blinker not work, or your speedometer, or like you'll get in one day and just it won't go back into park after you stop the vehicle. Things like that. Like they can control it that way. And so you got to get the foam and tape off the wires if you're having a big problem with your vehicle. It sucks, dude. It sucks. It's fucked up. Like, it's not easy. I've spent a day on this vehicle, and I untwisted wires, and I mean, because look, they put marks on everything. It's everywhere. But my vehicle wouldn't start. I didn't want to tear into another vehicle because I've done this before. I knew that the dash was easy access. So I've had 3 vehicles now with easy access dashes that are all glued together like that. But anyway, the colors can help, and they put the good color marks to on areas like if you see like a dot of orange on your like up here or something one day, it's because they're trying to keep the orange away from you. So that dot over there will keep the orange going that way, so it won't help with anything in your dash. So orange, super important. I'm telling you, you really want orange. You got to get. You can even take a marker and just draw a circle on your You can even draw it on your steering wheel or something, you know. You can get like dry erase or so that it's not permanent if you want. That's what I would recommend, because if you make a mistake, like I've made mistakes with permanent and it sucks. The only thing I've found that works is brake cleaner with rag, you know, like microfiber rag, to get the marks off, because I have to take their marks off, and their marks are hard sometimes to get off, and the brake cleaner works for that, because I'm going to go through and take all their marks off. I just thought for a minute, I'm going to put some of the good colors on to help get it out of the metal first, because I don't want it to be sitting in the metal after I remove their marks. So anyway, I was trying to show colors, and this is my first video trying to show colors, because I really fully understand them now, and they are the single most important thing for getting rid of Morgellons are the colors. And that is not a lie. Not at all. I am almost healed. And does it let me flip? It lets me flip. Look at my face. Like my face is like not been this. My face is almost my face again. I've had marks and scarring for so long, and it's amazing. And my hair is coming back. I've got my swim cap on now. See, and I wear the goggles. The goggles are amazing. They pull it out of my eyes. Swim goggles and swim hat, but I keep them with me all the time. You leave it at home, it won't work the same again. But it pulls it out of my head, and I got the one with the red and the blues. See, because if you get it and you don't leave it at home, the blue's not going to infect you because it's pulling it out of your head. And swim caps are amazing. So I had to start fresh with a shaved head because of the last year of hell that I was put through that made me have bald spots again. Anyway, I'm like, I mean, my nose is back. This mark's almost gone. My eyes are clear. Like I can see like amazingly. I can't even explain how good I feel. I felt it coming out of color treatments, colors, keep your stuff with you. Don't use your products you leave at home. That is the worst thing you can do. They're infecting us more. Do not use them. No petroleum products either. Petroleum is bad for it. It feeds it. I learned. Like, there's so much I learned. You could buy the cheap little travel shampoo and conditioner and keep it with you and use those, and you're going to get better results than spending $80 on the most expensive face cream or whatever ever would give you, and then leaving that face cream at home. Never leave your products at home. It will change your life, not leaving them at home. And always add a little bit of bleach into your bath water, because it's in the bath water, and the bleach is the only thing that totally kills it. Ammonia does too, but who wants to take a bath with ammonia? I mean, but those are the biggest things I've learned, and I am just getting tenfold better. But they also have blue marks on all my wood in my house, on all the rafters, and I went through with a grinder, and I took all the blue marks off, and my whole world changed. My whole house, I actually saw the air in my house clear up. Like, they have it so intrinsic in our homes, in the walls, in between my kitchen and bathroom. My toilet was leaking, and it led me down this road. But anyway, I ended up tearing the wall out of the bathroom and putting up new sheetrock and stuff. But inside of it, I'm going to do a video about that. There's so much messed up shit they're doing. On the back of my bathroom mirror, it was like somebody dug out 2 holes, and they put styrofoam in there, and they had this big anaconda black wire with that looked like it had black print on it, like print, like somebody like calligraphied it on there, and it was like right against my mirror. Like this, it was torn through the sheetrock. Like these big, thick plastic or foam pink things were against my mirror. And so I'm like, I'm ripping this out. And I ripped it out, took the mirror out. And oh my gosh, my bathroom felt so much better. That mirror was infecting the hell out of me. And my bathtub was too. My bathtub had all kinds of shit infecting me on the bottom of it. I'm going, okay, so we're bathing. We're using the products they're filling with, whether you believe it's targeting or not, it is. It definitely is. It definitely is. And we're using these products that they're filling with nano in the nano bathtub that they're filling with nano with the vent tubes. Oh, the vent tube that comes from your bathroom, you know, for your toilet and stuff. The venting tube went in a square in my wall, so it's taking all the shit back around to it, which is why they have the planes fly overhead of our houses. It's dropping it down into the vent tubes, taking it down into our plumbing, coming up all our drains, right? And going in the wall if you have a square in the wall. And they have these stamps too in the wall of this. I'll have to do a video about it. But anyway, it's messed up what they have in the walls. And in the rafters in your ceiling. I mean, it's dropping down on us all day long. And then with the pink insulation in the walls, they have this plastic they put on the inside of it, not on the outside of it, like you would, you know, for a house, you'd put the insulation and then you'd staple plastic on the outside of the insulation, and then you'd have your T111. No, they have it on the inside of the wall because they take off the T111 siding from the outside and refill the pink shit with nano when you're gone. They don't have to go into the house that way. They just pull the siding off the fucking house. Dude, there's so much I've learned. It's crazy. But the house, that's the biggest thing keeping us infected is our home. They are infecting the hell out of us through our home. And the black mold, it's their black entity. And I have a video on that. And you can see the actual black mold move when you use the right things to get it away. It's nuts. Like having a reptilian ex that was pretending to have Morgellons and be targeted. So we were like, joined hip to hip for like 3.5 years. And she had some weird shit she did. And like, I kept wondering why. I thought it was her, but no, it's reptilian stuff. And once I started to like, I've had a year of hindsight and knowing what the colors do and knowing she's reptilian, and like, it's changed my life. There's so many clues and so many things I've learned that, I mean, I can't believe how healthy I am. I feel like myself again. I can think clearly. My face, for the first time in 7 years, I look in the mirror and I see my face. I have my face coming back. I told my mom 7 years ago, Mom, I don't even recognize my face anymore. And I have my face coming back. It's so amazing. I mean, in my neck, I don't have the big veins and I don't have big veins protruding out of my forehead anymore either. It's phenomenal. So I'll do some more videos. This one's about colors. I'll do one describing more in detail about how to use the colors and how they help. I hope this kind of gave you a baseline for colors a little bit. I've been trying to figure out how to start doing videos now that I really have the knowledge, and I know the knowledge, because I started sharing about 6 months ago about colors, and I was a little bit wrong and I steered people in the wrong direction. And so I didn't realize that for like 4 months. And I was messing myself up too. So I know everything now. I mean, I know it inside out. And then the universe keeps validating that. Because like on packaging in the stores and stuff, purple. You really want purple in your environment. They really try and keep that away from you. Purple helps with everything. And purple is amazing. Pink, you do not want pink. No pink. No pink. Pink is the worst. Like, and blue, the dark blue, the worst, the absolute worst. And together, when they're combined, that's what makes these clear layers over our skin. It also makes clear layers in your house, and it'll hide things from you. Like when I use the right colors, like things will just reappear on my floor that I've been missing for a long time. It's insane. Like absolutely insane. You know, I don't know if you guys have had things appear or reappear or disappear in your environment, but that's why. It's the clear, and it's when they get the blue and pink together, and the pink is in your walls with the insulation. So, you know, not that hard for them to get the pink in you. And razors can guide it. Razors are amazing. She always used to have a pink razor that she never seemed to use. And she was guiding it out away from her with the pink razor because she didn't want the pink. They use gold. to make their fake layers. That's the color that the reptilians use to make their fake layers. We don't want the gold either. The gold will kill us. The gold is like dead. I almost died from the gold. They filled my environment with gold and it almost killed me. But anyway, I hope I didn't go into too much depth without giving enough detail for colors and didn't confuse you instead of helping you. Maybe rewatch it, or like I said, I'll do a video specifically about colors, but I really wanted to do this one because you can directly see what the colors do on my dash with the metal and stuff. And I think it kind of showed it. I hope you guys could see what was going on with the metal, because that could be your skin. That'll come out of your skin if you do it right. So if you're having troubles with something, with a spot, switch up the color of what you're using to wipe your skin with. You don't even have to switch up the color of anything else. And I'll get into more about how they do it, like with like your cleaning products and stuff. Like, I don't know if you ever noticed your cans are dented or anything, but they'll dent your cans on the colors that are bad for you so that it goes into the can, and then it infects what you're using. Likewise, you can dent the can on the good colors and it'll go into the can and it'll help you. So there's so much to it. They'll break things too, like put a dent, like my doorknob has dents all over it, or they'll just randomly put dents in things, because then it takes that in there, and whatever colors on the outside of that dent is going to go into that item. So anyway, like I said, I have lots more to share. I have so much to share that it's going to take lots of videos, and I'm ready to share because I'm like so happy. I'm so happy. I feel like me again. I'm like, I haven't felt this way in 7 years. Anyone with Morgellons understands it's terrible. It's a terrible disease to have, and we don't get better because they're constantly reinfecting us, and they are putting the wrong colors in our environment, and they're taking the right colors out of our environment, and they're keeping our products infected, and they're infecting our vehicles, and they're infecting our homes. That's why we're not ever getting better. That is why. Love and light to y'all.